Hey math kids, today we're going to just look at this process as a whole. We're going to combine the last two videos into one process. So in other words, we're going to take a quadratic function written in standard form, factor it, and then find the roots from those factors, and then we'll check it using Desmos or any other graphing calculator. So, having a calculator handy is always nice. Okay, so first thing is we need to figure out if this is quadratic or not. It's x raised to the second power is the highest power, so we know it's quadratic. Now, we're going to use box method. So if we multiply 20 by 24, we don't want to do that yet because all these are divisible by 2. So we're actually going to rewrite our function. We're going to take out a 2 and then divide each piece by 2. Okay, now we multiply this number and this number, we get 120. And we write all the factors. If you've watched the other videos, you've already seen me do this specific part, so I won't talk too much about it. Let's see, 6 and 20, 8 and 4, let's see, 15. Okay, I think I got them all. Now if we go through this, we're trying to make 23. The only one that does it is this, and we have to make them both negative. If we multiply them back together, it does make a positive 120, so we feel good about that. Now we draw our box, and we take our first term and our second term. Remember, this 2 is still a part of it, but we're going to put it in later. So we have 10x squared, we have 12, and then we're going to split this 23 into these. So negative 8x, negative 15x. Okay, now I'm doing the top row. So 10 and 15, you can take out a 15. X squared and x makes an x. 8 and 12 gives us a 4. 10 and 8 is a 2, and then an x, and then a 3 comes out here. Okay, now we want to multiply back to make sure our signs are correct, or maybe we made a factoring error. We'll find everything. That's a mistake. 5x, 2x is 10x squared. That's good. 5x times 3 is not negative, so I'm going to make the 3 negative. Now it works. Then I try 4 times 2x, doesn't work, so I make this negative, and then negative 4, negative 3 makes positive 12, so that does work. So to write my factored form, I'm going to put my 2 that I took out, and then I'm going to write my 5x minus 4, and I'm going to write my 2x minus 3, and now from here, we're going to take the 3 pieces and set them equal to 0. So 2 equals 0, 5x minus 4 equals 0, and 2x minus 3 equals 0. Okay, that first one doesn't make sense, so we just get rid of it. Now this one we add 4 to both sides. That gives us 5x equals 4. And then we divide by 5, and so x equals 4/5, which if we plug that into a calculator is 0.8. So this is what we're going to look for on the graph. And then we add 3 to both sides, divide by 2, divide by 2, x equals 3/2. If we plug that into a calculator, we get 1.5. And so on the graph, it should cross the x-axis at 0.8 and 1.5. I have the graph right here. 0.8, 1.5. So that's how we know that we got the right answer. So if you need additional help, please come to Math Lab. Until then, calculator.